Guys, my name is JK Tiger and welcome back to the Town of Light. I've done my research and I don't feel so stupid now. Well, I kind of do. I still don't fully understand. I am playing as Renee. I guess she's talking about herself in a third person kind of scenario, which is really bizarre. Should I be checking these rooms? I'm going to go straight to the end of the corridor just because I get the feeling I don't really need to check all of these rooms. Possibly? Oh god. Go on then, I'm gonna go down here and see what happens. And so yeah, I am... Have I been here before?
Everything's ready. Let's get undressed and leave our clothes on the hooks in the changing rooms.
Okay. That's right, we're looking for Amara, right? Do I wanna do this? Do I want to do this? Nice nails. That was kind of a weird thing for me to say, right? Nice nails. Oh, you know, flashback.
Let's turn the water on now, and everything will be as before.
Is it that valve? What the fuck? Hey, whoa. Oh, shit. Oh god! Oh god! I don't like this room! Oh god! What the fuck? Hi? Is that me? And Amara? Is this us?
Amara was the only thing Renee had. They separated them. Renee went to the slightly agitated ward, the one that terrified everybody.
Semi-agitated ward.
Those injections were a torture, the just punishment for what I was doing. And what about her? Who knows where Amara was? They had taken me upstairs into the ward where no one wanted to go.
And let me guess, that's where we are going to go. The ward where nobody wants to go. Fantastic. What does this say? List of female deviant conduct whose treatment requires special severity and rigor. Onanism, masturbation, homoeroticism, homosexuality, unnatural mothers, mothers who fail to develop the instinct of motherhood, refusal of conjugal duties, adultery. Okay, so I'm still kind of confused. I kind of like, I've calmed down from the previous episode because I was kind of frustrated that things weren't making sense. But I think I understand. I think I just don't get the timeline. That's all. That's all. I just don't get the timeline. So we're Renee. Get in! So we're Renee. Whoa. That's cool. That's insane. They look like jigsaw pieces. That's insanely cool. What is this? Is this a thing for me? Can I have this? Oh, I can. Oh. I'm wondering if that's a real photo because that looks... It could well be. It could well be. Huh. Okay, so, yeah, I just don't get the timeline. If I'm playing as Renee now, then I don't know. Like, because Renee, if I'm playing as Renee now and Renee is talking at the moment, Renee sounds really young, and this is more like it feels like modern times, unless it's not that modern, unless it's only like the 60s or 70s, and she's, you know, I don't even know, and I'm not even going to try and guess as to what's going on, because I just simply don't know. This is a letter. No, well, this is a double-sided letter, apparently. Okay, fair enough. I didn't know they had those back in those times. What's this? Oh. Someone went to the dentist. Okay. Right, we're leaving this room. I'm going to have a look around, and I'm going to see if there's anything that I missed. I'm gonna go upstairs.
Let's look for Renee's room in the slightly agitated ward.
So we need to go to the slightly agitated ward, do we now? I guess this is the slightly agitated ward.
When there was too much chaos, they closed all the windows and the door. They turned off the lights, and it was pitch black.
Oh my god.
Some people fell asleep. Some others stopped seeing their demons and became more calm.
Oh my god. Do I go down there? Have I been down? No, I haven't been down here. No, this looks completely different. Is it weird that the piano music is weirdly relaxing? But at the same time, am I meant to go in here? Is this my room? Is this my ward? Jesus fucking Christ. Oh shit. I just see this here, this little, like, thing, and I thought it was like someone in a gown. Oh my god. Right, leaving this room, because... what is this room? What is this place? Fuck everything about this. Oh, that's creepy. That's creepy as fuck. Oh, is this a letter?
Montefoscoli, December 20th, 1941. Dear Director, could you please let me know how my daughter, your patient Renee T., is getting along? I've written to my daughter several times, but have received no reply. I'm very worried, particularly as I've been ill for some time and have not been well enough to come and visit her. Please kindly let me know when it will be possible for me to bring my daughter home. Your humble servant, Ada T. Bring this letter to the attention of Dr. C so he can assess the potential discharge of the patient.
Not delivered. I'm guessing that was her mum, possibly. Oh, what the fuck? Why wasn't it delivered? That sucks, man. I don't get what I'm meant to be doing. What am I meant to be doing? Is there something around here? No? I'm confused. Where am I meant to be going? This room is where the music is the loudest. It has this weird graffiti. And she mentioned closing all the windows and doors. All the other doors and windows in every other room are shut. Every other door is locked. So maybe the music is definitely loudest in this room without a doubt. So maybe I'm meant to be closing the windows and doors in this room. Because this... This is Renee's ward.
They put a straight jacket on you. They gave you a cold shower.
God.
They suffocated you with a sheet. Tied you to the bed. they tied me to the bed. A woman died next to me, choked by her own vomit. She was tied down because she wouldn't stop pleasuring herself. I can still hear her death rattle. I screamed, but nobody came. Everybody screamed in there, all of them.
I'm guessing the static sound is meant to happen, right? Or is my headphones broken?
It was then I saw the doll,
Yeah, it's
which
meant to
wasn't Charlotte. No, she wasn't Charlotte.
So Charlotte's still missing? I thought she was in the ward. Oh, she's missing in that tub. What the fuck? Oh god.
The past was like the present. That doll, that man, the shame. Renee was increasingly divorced from reality. How will I ever find out what really happened? How will I ever find Amara again if I can't even find myself?
Chapter 9. Okay. Well, that was... And I'm locked in. What the fuck? Is there some... Ah, that wasn't there before.
Montefoscoli, November 12th, 1939. My dear daughter, it is with great sadness that I heard what happened. Your transfer and your sufferings are a cause of great worry for me. It will take time, but you'll see, things will improve. They'll treat you and you'll get better again. I pray a lot, every day. Write to me often and tell me if you need anything. I promise I'll do what I can. Try to be strong. Mom.
No? What? Okay.
This is the last letter she wrote to me. Once I was put into this ward, I was overwhelmed by loneliness. After that medical examination, I received no more letters from Mom. Why is that man here? Why doesn't she come to see me? Did I make a mistake? It didn't seem like she wanted to abandon me. What did I do wrong? I'd like to be able to reply to her again now, to change things.
Oh, okay. Oh, am I writing the letter? Please, I beg you, get me out of this place. It frightens me so much. They've taken everything away from me. Everything. They hurt me really badly. I'm so alone, nobody knows about me. It's as if I didn't exist. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't even know where to start with writing a letter like this. I'm going to say they've taken everything away from me. Because they have. And I'm guessing that's a good thing. Those people, symbols, things. Even my friend helped me do something. You were right. I know I was wrong. I realize now I am so ashamed. If only you knew how much. I have a fear which I can't understand. I'm completely confused. I can't keep on living like this without any reason. I can't even cry anymore. I'd probably put something like that if I was in that situation. I wouldn't know. I can't even imagine, man. I genuinely can't. But now I'll behave, for sure. Now things will be fine. I'll work hard. I'll be very good. I don't know what's happening to me. Sometimes I don't even know where I am. They hate me. He hates me. He wants to kill me. But nobody understands. Nobody believes me. I just wish I could die. Every night I hope I don't wake up again.
Perhaps she would have listened to me. Will she reply?
I'm guessing I can leave now, right? Okay, it froze for a sec. Oh! Oh, all the doors are open now, right?
The letters were sent to the archive. It was their job to post them.
So it's my job to find the post room, right? The archives, as they were called. What is this? What is this? Can I access this? What is this? Hello? Clinical diary of Renee T. Oh, symptoms and treatment. Specify one or more of the following abnormal behaviors. Loquaciousness, I think. Unstable, incoherent, extravagant, capricious? Capricious? I don't know. Excited, insolent, rebellious, lying, petulant, impertinent, cruel, domineering, flirtatious, slanderous, angry, pleasant, nympho, impulsive, nervous, erotic, hallucinating, restless, chattering, irrelevant, idleness, simpering, irritable, clamorous. Yeah, that does say clamorous. I thought it said glamorous. Menacing. Yeah, that girl's glamorous. Red in the face. Exhibitionist. Don't know what kind of symptom that is, but okay. Deceitful, devoted to. Okay, that's a long list of symptoms and issues, as they would say, back in those times. Okay, so I'm going to find the postal room, and I'll be with you shortly. I literally went downstairs, and I checked every room, and I didn't even think to go completely... Where the fuck is this? Can I get through here? No? How are there parts of the hospital that I've never seen before? This is bizarre, but this is apparently the room that I need to go down. Whoa. I'll have a look in this room later, but for now, I think it's this room. Yeah.
When you were sent to a lunatic asylum, you lost the right to possess anything. Everything you arrived with was packed up and stored here, even the clothes you were wearing, in case you were released one day. But far too many never left.
That's actually quite... I mean, look. I know this is a game, but this is partially based off of reality. I mean, look at all these parcels that... Well, not parcels, but look at all these belongings that never left. I keep playing this game, and then I keep getting this reminder that this isn't just a game. This is actually based off of something that actually happened. Am I meant to be posting this to Amara? No, I'm posting this. This is me, right? So I'm meant to be looking for my drawer, right?
Dear Mother, please, I beg you, get me out of this place. I'm so frightened here. You were right. I know I was wrong. I understand. I'm so ashamed. If only you knew how much. But now I'll behave myself, I promise. Now things will be fine. I'll work hard. I'll be very good. Your daughter, Renee. This letter. It was Renee's letter, just as she wrote it back then. But it was never sent. Why? Why did this happen?
See, that's what confuses me. She talks about Renee as...
I received your letter, Mom. You tell me to be patient and strong, while I only feel fear and pain. And you don't write to me anymore. If only these words could be my soul, I'd tell you what was happening to me. The kids want to kill me. They all look the other way and tell me what to do. I don't understand. She helps me, but what have they done to her? Can you tell me? Will you help me? Renee.
Not fulfilled.
Montefoscoli, July 7th, 1940. My dear daughter, I have received no news from you. You have not contacted me in months. I'm sorry, but I don't have the money to come and visit you. Do you remember Mr. Onofrio? He'll soon be in Volterra for business. I've asked him if he would be kind enough to ask the director for some news about you. I hope he'll bring me some good news when he returns. But please write to me. I know that I was strict with you. You have to forgive me. I didn't think. I've given Mr. Onofrio a new doll for you. You told me that you lost yours, and I know you loved it so much. It's not as nice as your Charlotte, but I hope that it will comfort you nonetheless. Keep your chin up, darling. Everything will be fine, you'll see. Mom. Montefoscoli, October 12th, 1940. My dear daughter, I've written 2 letters to you and have received no reply. Every day I'm anxiously waiting for a letter. Mr. Onofrio's back. He brought you the doll. Do you like it? He told me he was unable to speak to the director, but managed to see you. I pray for you every day. Even Don Gino said a prayer for you during Sunday Mass. Isn't that nice? I've made up my mind, Renee. I'm bringing you home. I've already written to the director. I told him that I'll take care of you. I'm not very well at the moment and can't work, but I'll get better soon, you'll see. And as soon as I can make the journey, I'll come and fetch you. I know you're suffering a lot, but please be strong, I beg you. Mom will come to fetch Renee, won't she? Mom is good, but she's not well. That's why that man came. The doll. Renee could have played with it while she was waiting for her to arrive, but Renee didn't have it with her. Is it one of Mom's lies? She knew that she'd hurt Renee and... No, Mommy's good. That man brought it. We've just remembered who he is, haven't we? It was Renee who was wrong. The doll's here. I know that for sure. Perhaps she's been abducted like all the others and is locked up here somewhere. Let's look for the second doll. It'll be among the bundles of the patient's belongings.
I bet. Ha. You know what? I can interact with the ladder. So maybe... Nope, I didn't mean to do that. Stop it. Can I climb up you? Oh, I can. Am I? Oh, is this? Okay. So I know... Is it going to land in the middle? It is. Ah. Now we can open the bundle on that table in front of the window. Okay. Oh, that's a cool necklace. Oh, that's a very cool necklace. Renee. I wonder if... That's a creepy photo, I'm not gonna lie. I wonder if Renee's an actual person. I wonder if shoes... is that a photo of sorts? No, there's shoes again. May the Lord guide your path and keep you from sin. Mom. Maria Virgin Adolorata. The doll. You see? Mom was good. I was bad. Mom was worried about Renee and Charlotte. I abandoned Charlotte. We've abandoned her. Oh God. Chapter 10. Oh, we still got time. Okay, so what's the mission now? What's the mission now? Are we normally when I press this button she tells me what to do. So are we looking for Charlotte? Let's look for Charlotte.
We have abandoned her.
I'm pretty sure.
Will she still be where we abandoned her, under the warm lights?
I'm pretty sure she's still in the room where we left her. Yeah, with the lights. You know, it's only just down the way here, down yonder way. I hope. There she is. Charlotte, are you tanned? Are you tanned now? Charlotte? Whoa. Oh god. Oh, no thank you. No, that was not what I wanted.
I didn't do anything. I just obeyed orders.
I only obeyed orders.
Charlotte has gone away. Mom will come and get us. She loves us,
I only
even though we're
obeyed
bad.
orders. Leave us alone. I didn't do anything. I only obeyed orders. Mom will come and get us now. I didn't do anything. I only obeyed orders.
Even though we're bad.
Mom won't leave us alone. I didn't do anything.
Charlotte gone away.
Is she just getting younger? What the
Mom
fuck?
will come and get us now. She loves us, even though we're bad.
I didn't do anything. I only obeyed orders.
Didn't do what? I mean, I didn't see it listed in the symptoms or in the things that was going on in Charlotte's head, but I'm pretty sure she's schizophrenic. I'm probably way off the mark, but whose orders is she obeying, man? I mean, is there another voice in her head? What's going on? What is who's? I don't understand whose orders she's obeying. It can't be Charlotte. Maybe it is. Oh god, where are we? What are we doing? Why are we here? Doctor, I'm here for my lollipop. Not like that. I've had an injection, so I need a nice lollipop. Oh god. Oh god. So guys, why are you staring at me like that? What the fuck? So guys, I've had my injection, haven't had my lollipop. I would like that, and then I can go, maybe? Because this bed's kind of uncomfortable. The fuck is that? What the fuck is that? Tubes? A tube? Just look like a cylinder. Hello, doctor. Staring at me very weirdly. Oh, I know what that is. Oh, I know what that was. Oh my god. Oh no. Any moment now? Yep. Electroshock therapy. And that was a piece of wood that she put in my mouth because it was going to be painful. What the fuck? Well, that was loud. And now my voice seems even louder. Oh man, is there anything on the table here? Is there anything? There was a note before. Oh, is that note there? Oh, this looks new. Uh-oh.
September 7th, 1938. The patient frequently indulges in recriminations expressed in an explosive tone of voice. This morning she threw away the milk, saying it was full of urine, spittle, and all kinds of other filth. Crazed, she hears voices that order her to do things. She says she heard children singing and that they were locked up in a school. January 20th, 1939. Introverted, dazed, cannot focus on anything. When questioned and stimulated, she starts crying and weeping. At other times, she laughs. June 1st. Apathetic. Eats very little. She refuses to be touched. Does not respond. Spends her time in the grounds. The cooks report that she sits on a bench in front of the kitchens. October 14th. Return of impulsive behavior. This morning she asked for 2 eggs to make zabayoni, but when she got them, she threw them up in the air. Excited, clamorous, slightly confused, takes her clothes off. December 8th. Tied to bed for 15 days. High-spirited, tends to make witty comments and use vulgar words. Laughs hysterically and pleasures herself. The nurses report that about 2 weeks ago she remained in the showers on her own and didn't want to leave. They said that when they took her away, she swore at them and then lashed out and bit them. 2 nurses had to be treated for their injuries. They've kept her tied to the bed since then. Transferred to the slightly agitated ward, from the care of Dr. B to the care of
But what about
Dr.
Dr. A? Sorry.
I was with Amara in the showers. My memories are terrifying. They're not real, are they?
Oh, I have to answer this? A, B, C. Yeah, they're just a figment of my imagination. What reality are we referring to? Memory is what you are, whether it's real or not. I don't know what's going on. I mean, was Amara real? Did I hallucinate that? I mean, I suppose if you remember it, it's a memory, so that appears to be correct. I'm guessing whenever that comes up, it's correct. When
December
it's crossed, it's not.
15th. Dr. C. Patient notes. The abnormality of her psychic state has induced her to lead a life which is irregular and tends towards delinquency. Of fickle and flighty character, she regularly discards her household duties and engages in occasional prostitution. Prostitution? No one would have ever believed a lunatic, let alone a lunatic who lives in the worst sort of sin. Could such a person ever have been subject to sexual violence? Certainly not. Her mental deficiency makes her deaf to the reprimands of her family. She has shown suicidal tendencies. She was brought to the ward yesterday, agitated and hysterical. Treated with cardiazol, 2 injections a week for 5 weeks. They were only trying to confuse us with the therapy, and my God, they succeeded. It was as if they wanted to instill the madness into us.
It was the only treatment they could try. There were so many of you. What could they do to manage that hell when there were so few of them? The ends always justify the means for those who wield power. I don't know. Was it the only treatment they could try? Possibly. I mean, they didn't have an awful lot back then. Maybe. Why am I being questioned on
It was
this?
torture, but we had no choice. Nobody explained anything. No one tried to help us understand. We were like farm animals.
You were too many and there were too few. It was impossible to do otherwise. They also had their nightmares within these walls. They didn't know what to do with you. You were damned, dangerous, condemned souls who could have taken care of you. Let me quickly just check. We're on 2 bars. I don't know.
June 2nd. After a long period of calm and improvement, the patient is very agitated today and vehemently refuses to submit to a gynecological examination. She swears and curses those helping her, flailing her arms and hitting them. According to reports by Dr. B, the patient has been subjected to periodic checkups since she had a spontaneous abortion about 2 years ago in her 3rd month of pregnancy. Conception occurred after she had sexual intercourse with a stranger who sneaked into the hospital grounds. Details are contained in the charges filed at police headquarters in Volterra, a copy of which is attached to these clinical notes.
Jesus.
ES
Electroshock
therapy.
therapy.
A spontaneous abortion? It's not true. I can't believe it. How could I have invented things if I didn't even know what they were doing to me?
It really happened. They made you have an abortion, but it was illegal, and so they reported it as a random incident. That's a lie. What is written here might be false, or just the wrong way of looking at things. Perhaps Renee really did know. You can't be sure of it. You know what? You know that, don't you? I don't know. I don't know. I really don't. I'm confused at this
June
point.
13th. The nurses report that she descended into a state of great mental confusion after receiving her mother's letter. She threw her soup over another inmate because she was very anxious, and then punched a nurse. Impulsive, flails about her. She rails against the doctor in vulgar terms while he is examining her, lashes out and spits. Block all correspondence to give the patient no further reason to become agitated. August 20th, tied to bed. The nurses report that the patient is extremely agitated after the visit of a relative or family friend. 2 days later, she is still shouting all the time that he commands her, that she must obey and harm herself, and that she is not Charlotte. All visits forbidden, constrained to bed, and intensification of ES therapy until we achieve results. No contact with the outside. That way nobody knew what was happening within these walls.
Human misery was thrown in here and locked away to make the world forget about it. The people who were in here no longer humans being... The people who were in here were no longer human beings as far as society was concerned. The important thing was to keep you quiet. You don't remember what happened when the letters arrived. How can you judge? God knows. I don't know. I don't understand what this is, what that is.
Calm down. You must be calm. Don't get agitated. We'll make you calm down. Is that the only thing that matters? Is tranquility worth the price of not living?
Hundreds of us agitated, squeezed into the most inadequate of spaces. Staying calm was essential for our well-being. I suppose that makes sense if you're in a small place. Well, what alternative was there? In any case, it was a life not worth living. Certainly not, but at least that way, from outside, everything seemed more acceptable. Logically, you have to keep calm in a really tight, cramped situation.
March 3rd.
Otherwise it'll be anarchy.
Alert. Correct attitude. Replies when questioned. The nurses report that the patient is calm. She washes and looks after herself. She affirms the existence of a certain Amara. She says that Amara is a patient who disappeared when she was moved to this ward. No confirmation. Probably a regressive hallucination. Evaluate transfer. Did I imagine Amara? That's not possible. She was there. I know she was there. I feel it. She must have left some traces of her presence.
And that is the real question we are asking today, folks. So, I'm beginning to understand a little bit more about what's going on. What the fuck? Oh god, am I meant to be leaving this room or what? What? I'm leaving. I'm leaving this room. Okay, what am I...
We can look for her things in the storeroom containing the bundles of the patient's belongings on the upper floor.
I was going to end the episode, but I suppose I'm carrying on. The fuck? I couldn't honestly end the episode with all this noise, man. I am on the top floor, right? I am on the top floor, yes. It is this way, right? It is, yes. Oh, man, this is weird. Stop with your noise! We get it. Creepy, creepy, creepy. Okay, so... I'm going to close my drawer because I no longer need it. Oh, do I? I don't know. Fuck. Is this... for Amara, right? Can I... Is this something that I can access? Yes? Oops. No, maybe not.
These are Amara's things, I'm certain. March 12th, 1938. The young girl Renee arrived today. Poor thing, she was terrorized. You see, she remembers the first time we met. I talked to her mother, the dear lady, and she expressed her fears to me, and I promised I'd keep an eye on her daughter. The lady told me her daughter's doll had been taken away, and this worried her, because when she becomes depressed, as she is now, Renee barricades herself in her room and can't communicate. The doll becomes her voice, eyes, and ears. Dr. B said I'll soon get out of here. I'm sorry. I'm so sad to leave Renee. I won't be able to protect her anymore. My poor friend. She was hoping to be able to get out of here, but nobody ever leaves this place. That poor girl is really ill. I am the only one she ever speaks to. I told her I was leaving, and she stared at me, saying that I would never leave. It was quite unnerving, and then she started to cry. I felt like crying too. She didn't say anything else. What worries me is that I'm sure that terrible man is watching her. He was the one who brought her here, and of all the good people, why did it have to be him? She knew. I told her everything. She knew about that man. But I instructed a nurse friend of mine to keep an eye on her, and I'm sure she will, because she's a good woman. Her friend the nurse. I vaguely remember. She worked on this ward. Amara, there she is. She existed. She really did exist. There she is, my friend. Here we are together. How could I have imagined for a single moment that she never existed? Let's look for signs of the nurse in the nurse's room on the upper floor. She worked mostly in the Marigliano pavilion. Let's get out of here and find that pavilion. Renee was alone here. Charlotte had abandoned her. And without Charlotte, Renee couldn't communicate with the outside world. Mother knew that.
Oh, shit! Yeah, definitely have to turn the volume down just a tad.